Hi everyone, this is maheswarirajaguru from MyStampGarden. Welcome to our global Stampin Video Hop. So this month special is all about embossing folder. I love embossing folder. First today I'm just going to use the new embossing folder, the basic 3D one, which comes with the 3 in a pack. So I'm going to use the cardstock balmy blue and basic white for embossing. So the first thing, I'm just going to use my embossing folder, and I'm just going to apply ink inside on the flat area. So while you open your embossing folder, you can feel both raised and flat surface. I'm just going to apply ink on the flat surface because I just need my ink on the background of the card, not on the raised section. So I'm just going to use the ink balmy blue and orchid oasis, such a bright color. So I'm just getting my grid paper to just place underneath, and I'm just going to apply my ink balmy blue straight away on the embossing folder. I'm just gently applying because I just want to show partially both colors. I don't want to blend both of them together. So the next step, keeping my basic white cardstock on the other side, and I've just run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So this is 3D embossing folder. So here is the finished project where I use the plate number 1 and the specialty plate number 4. You can see the embossing folder. Once you finished, you can just use your baby wipes. So the next step, I'm just going to trim the cardstock. You can see the final measurements on my blog. So now I'm just going to stamp the image. I'm just using the stamp set Hand Penned Petals and stamping inside the flower using the ink orchid oasis as well. So I'm just using the dies. Run it through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now let us assemble everything. So the base card is balmy blue, and the next layer will be orchid oasis and our embossed cardstock. And the next, I'm just going to add all the two of the flowers. I'm just to distress the edges using my paper snip scissor, and I'm just adding glue. Attach these two layers together. And the next, I'm just getting Stampin' Up adhesive foam sheets. Instead of layering cards, I allowed to use adhesive foam sheets. It's give very sturdy while adding this whole layering card. Okay, make sure everything is centered, and once you are happy, just press it down. The next, I'm just going to arrange these two pieces using our small Stampin' Dimensional. I'm just adding 2 and 2 on the back. Done. So the next, going to add the sentiment here. I'm just getting my basic black cardstock, Versamark ink, and used my white emboss powder and heat tool to melt it. Here is my stamped Versamark ink, and I'm just adding the white emboss powder here. And the next, getting my heat tool to melt the powder. And getting my paper snips to fussy cut the images. It looks wider. I just need only the sentiment. So I'm just fussy cutting, just moving only the cardstock. It's done. The next, I'm just getting some stamping dimensional and stick here. So before that, I'm just getting the organdy ribbon to make a single bow. I'm just doing a single bow, and I'm just adding here close to the image using glue dots. I'm just finding the right spot. I need some angle cut at the end. Adding my glue dots here. 2 is enough, and then stick the ribbon here. And adding the sentiment on top using Stampin' Dimensional. I'm using 2. Yeah. Now I'm just decorating the inside of the card using basic white. Adding inside here. And I'm just using the small scrap piece which I trimmed before for inside decoration. So if you have any small piece, don't throw that, you can use it inside. Okay, so the next step, I'm just getting the another stamped flower and just adding inside. And I'm just adding 3 rhinestones, iridescent rhinestones, 2 on the flower and 1 underneath the sentiment. And I'm adding some Winkle on the flower to give a little shimmer. I don't want to add anything else because already the background looks more busy. So it's fine now. I want to add this flower inside. So I'm just going to stamp using the inks orchid vases. Next, going to trim the flower and add glue and stick it inside of the card. Just adding glue, place it here, and then get your paper snip scissor to trim it. Done. So still I feel I'm missing something in the front of the card, so I'm just planning to add some of the black and white die cut pieces of the leaves from the same bundle. Okay, so it's a final decision. I feel like something is missing in the front, so I'm just adding few more die cut pieces. You can see I'm just inserting 2 of them using glue. I challenged myself to create the card in half an hour time. So I'm just adding this inside. Just give a little pressure there to stick the die cut pieces inside. Okay, so again adding underneath here. It looks the leaves are very large, so I'm just trimming some. Again using some glue and add that underneath. And give a little pressure to stick the pieces. Okay, so I'm happy now. It looks okay because it's the black gives more subtle look to the card. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out other videos. You can find the next Block Hop members link in my YouTube description. See you next month with another great theme. Until then, bye from Maheshwari. See you. Bye bye guys.